What's up, guys? So today we're going to be going to spin and go through all my farms. So let's start the spinning and let's hope we get some luck here. So we've got a 30 go through, bought them all with gems, so my gems are a little low, but should be good. Hopefully we get lucky. Mainly aiming for materials and speed ups. I'm not expecting to get any of these special ones because that's quite rare. Pretty awful. That's pretty good. Need that. That is very lucky. Was not expecting that. It's lovely. That was close. It's still decent. 15 to go. Another gold material. That's good. Try to change it up. Sometimes I get a little lucky if we change it up. It's close. An awful spin. It's not the worst spin, but could be better for sure. We've got some heads. Might buy 8 more so we can get the 6 materials. Not good for my gems, but they're only gems. Hey, let's go. It's very lucky. Now, if we get this last one, I'll lose. I'll just go crazy, to be fair, but it's very unlikely. Yeah. That's right. Hopefully we get later some free ones. Good materials. So this is what I'm going to refine next. However, I'm just going to wait for an alliance mobilization so I can get extra rewards from it. So, that's how many materials we have. So I have 55 in total. It's not awful, but not amazing. Got some daily things, and I'll move on to farms. So Duke, every little thing adds up. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. So I'm looking for anyone to play AOO. AOO. All arc times are absolutely awful for me in because I'm in Australia here. Nice little bounty there, because all these players are mostly from the Middle East and some Asia and some Vietnamese people, so the times are pretty different for myself. So if I want to play arc, I just have to stay up late or wake up very early. But it is what it is. Let's just launch a barb fort here and we'll move on to my farms.
Queen by title, but in deeds a king. I shall become your nightmares incarnate.
이 꽃은 향기가 없느니라. Mon destin est déterminé par la foudre.
Just not send the gold pit much just yet. Might do some more forts later. So I've got one spin left on here. We got one special on this account, which is pretty lucky. I had about 15k gems that I spent on it, so not too bad. Get a bunch of chests here to claim later. Let's go to the farms. Hello, Vegeta 1097. So my second account's Kingdom. I share an account with him. probably a bad time to stream since Chadsky is as well, but you know, it's what it is. No one no one returned my troops from yesterday, and I didn't have time to log in for a second time on all my farms. So some of them got returned after reset, a few minutes after reset, which is annoying. But it is what it is. So for those accounts that already have 20k today, since I came back after reset, I'll just send them out for resources instead. My headset is on low battery, lovely. And this is the alliance I do Arc in for me and my little group. It's because that's where my farms are, it's just easy.
The stars, I grant you the blessings of
So I can show you, I think we've lost the last two since some people just never show up, which sucks. But it is what it is. So I thought we could see the history here. There we are. So yeah, we got a flog there, we got a flog there, and it is what it is. But it just sucks because not everyone turns up. We can't really do anything about that. Did you guys want to see some more spins? So I can spin on this account, even though, yeah, against Daddy Chadsy, he just cooked everyone. I can spend a few gems on this account, even though ideally I would like to get to VIP 10. You can just message in the chat anytime if you'd like to see some more spins, and we can do some spins there. We got 10k gems, so we could probably do maybe 14 spins or so if you wanted to see that. Just move on to the next account. Remember again to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It is very much appreciated. I usually wait to more than gems to spend my farm account gems to get to VIP 10. Just that little bit of extra value does always add up. Or to spend the bulk of my gems. And Lilith sent us a gift for the Lunar New Year. So everyone got 2k gems and a bunch of keys on every single account, which is really good. So as you see, this one has 20k build limit, which is annoying, but is what it is. So I'll just send it out for resources instead.
the star. I grant you the blessings of Mutal.
내가 주 나라는 덕으로 다스려.
大スクマエや足間に灯すかがり人を共に消えゆく我が身なりけり。
No resources there, that was unlucky. I'll just do some spins anyway, I'm fiending for some spins. Ugh. Yeah, 18 spins. Hey, we got resources. Where was this on my main account? Lots of materials, but I probably won't use them very much on this account. Hey, get the gems, get the gems. Lucky. That was close. Sure, I got some speed ups, which should be good for upgrading this account to Seal 25 next pre the KVK. Decent speeds there. Decent resources. Okay, next farm account, let's go. 29 to go, I think.
Je dirigerai le peuple de Normandie.
The reason again I didn't send it because someone sent it back late. And already have 20k build for today since it came back to my city after reset. Hey, 3 blueprints. I mean 3 materials. Claim gems. Next account. Let's go.
Je dois être auprès du pour le roi. Ich mag los. Wir werden uns... Mon destin que le mot ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
Five more farms in this email.
Ich halte durch. Los. Wir werden unser eigenes... Si je n'y suis pas, pour le roi.
Getting pretty lucky with all these gold nodes. There's quite a few of them today, which is nice.
mag scheitern, aber ich gebe niemals auf.
내가 두꺼비의 상당 모습은 곧 군사의 모습입니다.
I am he who is my enemy today.
兵无常将在军，军命有所不受。第一裏切りしたるは武将の恥辱。
3 counts to go on this mail. And our registration phase has popped up, popped up yesterday. So we're going to be registering for that KVK as we have max skipped. And I believe that's when all the massive kingdoms are also going to KVK. So 23, not 23, 770 anymore, 2359, 1875, 3308, 1606, all those massive kingdoms. And I've heard from some friends that 2489 will probably register. However, 1093 probably won't, since they apparently may not be ready, but there's no promises and I am not in leadership. That's just what I've heard through all my friends here, so we'll see what happens. It would be good if every single massive kingdom is in there, but I highly doubt it, because it is very hard to put everyone in. As 1875 may go into a 4 camp, while everyone else may want a 6 camp, but we'll see what happens. Lucky is I'm not in charge of that sort of stuff.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
No gold, luckily.
Chciałbyś trochę, nie boję się śmierci.
Ich mag mein Sohn wird unsere Ruhm
Mon destin. Cap sur l'Angleterre.
I think these are from my last event. It was ages ago.
Chciałbyś trochę medowny.
Mein Sohn wird unsere ruhmreiche Linie weiter.
Wyjdę są mój. Nie boję się śmierci.
Hereditatem Max.
Продалося ще не відкулі самрело.
のこ裏切りしたるは武将の恥辱。
Probably might make use of that shortly on my farm, so I can get extra resources, but we'll see. There's a curious shot. Oh, got everything, lovely. Run a few more forts on these accounts, and then I will swap over to another email. if you guys are watching and want to see the spinning, it's just towards the start in like the first 5-10 minutes or so. That's what these guys are talking about. It's always a hassle trying to find those. Lovely. Send link in that one. See if anyone else comes to watch. Alright, let's swap over emails. Let's go to this one here.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
The Legion awaits. My men are fearless.
大地くまえや足ま
Je dirige cap sur l'Angleterre.
The star I grant you the blessings of Mutal.
Oh, let's go. Only a few more to do.
The stars shine upon our land.
Je dois être auprès du roi. Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
The Legion awaits. What can I do for you?
Ο Ανουβή παραδίδω μισή την εμήν ψυχή μικρή.
The star I grant you the blessings of Mutal.
Getting there takes a while. Yeah, on some accounts I have these gathering skins, then on others I just forgot. It's kind of an L and unlucky, but not the end of the world there.
Je dois être auprès du roi. Pour le roi.
Loyalty. My men are fearless.
내가 두꺼비의 상담 모습을 곧 군사의 모습을
Ich mach los. Wir werden unser eigenes Land erschaffen.
大地くまえや足間に灯すかがり人共に消えゆく我が
Yeah,
身
doing farms every day takes a lot of effort and work. Some of these guys use resource bots, which makes it just do it for them, but do it manually just feels better and more rewarding when you transfer it all and you have around 10 billion each or so. Like, yeah, I did that, no one else, you know, it's just rewarding. But the bots are good for people who don't have spare time or anything like that and have the spare money to do so. I mean, it's not that expensive, but all adds up.
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
Loyalty. My men are fearless.
第一裏切りしたるわ
Ich mag, mein Sohn wird unsere ruhmreiche
Hey, oh,
weder
4 level gold,
Competition hier
4 in a row of level 8 gold, that's pretty good. My headset's still beeping at me saying it's low battery. Lovely. Ah, hell no. There's so many materials. Where is that on my main account? It would be great if Lilith could make a feature where you could transfer your speed ups and transfer your materials and everything, but that would just be way too OP, I guess. And people like me with 30 accounts would just have hacks basically and had infinite Zenith skins and infinite materials. It'd just be too crazy. But then you get bottlenecked at blueprints and eventually speed ups, but it would be good. Miss some gold there.
I am what?
I shall become your knight.
Je dois être auprès de... Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
Loyalty. My men are fearless.
Ο Άνουβη παραδίδω μισή την εμήν ψυχή μικρήνην.
Ich mag Scheit, mein Sohn wird unsere ruhmreiche Linie weiterführen.
And it's good to claim VIP every day, you know, it slowly gets you to the next one. And it's quite a bit of resources over time, especially over many accounts, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm checking, I got everything, hopefully. Remember to like and subscribe. Does mean a lot, and it is free to subscribe, most importantly. Trying to get to 50, we are very close to getting to 50, and next goal is 100. So yeah, each VIP, this doesn't matter, maybe for gathering it does, then this is a lot. 90,000 times by 10, 900,000, around 2.7 million of wood every single day, wood or food every day, which adds up. So I'm pretty sure I claimed that. There we go. Unlucky. And even if you don't want to send farmers out every day, it's extremely beneficial just to log in once every day and that's unlucky, and claim the alliance resources, because I'll show you on the next account, so I went through it a little quick. But if it's like 800k or 900k every day over many accounts, it adds up heaps. Like for me, we just times it by 30, which is 27 million if it's a million per day, but probably around a little less than that per day, just from logging in, not even sending out resources, so it all adds up. Hey, resources, let's go. See, it's just very beneficial. This is 15 million gold per time I log in, and then yeah, 2.7 million, no, 27 million food every single time I log in, which is just pretty insane. Adds up really quickly, and over 10 days.
Το κάλος ο
It's 270 million.
残す裏切りしたるは
It's just wild.
その血
Vera Pupang. Chodalo Tishenia Tuli Samrewa.
이 꽃은
As the daughter of a king, I
Si je n'y suis pas, je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin.
이 꽃 두꺼비의 성난 모습은 군사의 모독
Tocar imeran dinapandes para
Hereditatem maximum imperium.
I think I opened most of my resources on this account, so it's a little low in the bag there, but it all gets there. Last account for this email. And on my bigger farms when I daily train, get a little bit of resources back from that, which is alright.
I am Wakchanila.
fanciest robes in the world. Are only
Si je n'y suis pas, que pour le roi.
Let's get some stone.
Brothering
The Legion of... What can I do for you?
Mon escape sur l'Angleterre.
This is with all my accounts here, so all my farms. So this is my old account, my second account there. So for Melon event, I just go through all of them and I send my best prices here, for example, so I can have those prices myself. It is a little selfish, but it's what you got to do if you want to optimize your resource efficiency. Let's go to this email now. So how many farms do I have in total, Howsam? I'm not sure if I said your name right. I have probably around 33 to 35, probably more so around 33 active farms in 1875. Then I have a few other ones like on this email here, where they're in other kingdoms getting ready or they're sleeping. So yeah, around 33. So I'll just show you before I go through a few things. So this one here is sleeping. So in 30 days, or probably more so 10 days now, I'll log on and a few of the resource buildings will be leveled up automatically. And just get a few extra buffs from that. So yeah. I have 33 active farms. Chucked in chat there. So yeah, so quite a lot, and it does take quite a while, to put it plainly, to make them all. But once you make them, it's quite worth it. So I don't have to get resources from a third party, or just run out in general.
덕으로 다스려야
brothering
So after I finish my farms, I can show you guys my KVK performance and how many resources, and tell you how many resources I used, and why, and to show you why I need to log on to these farms every single day. And yeah, so if you guys have any other questions, feel free just to chuck in the chat and I'll happily answer them, guys. Yeah, and like most people disregard that how low power farms don't do anything, but over time they do. This is a brand new account, as you saw in the VIP, 45 days old, and it's already gathered 245, almost 246 million resources, which, to be fair, is quite substantial, and has a lot in the bag. So, in total, I'll have 200, 300. I have 700 million resources here, and I aim to have 1 billion resources or so per account. So these tiny accounts, they don't seem like much, but they add up like quite a lot.
ჩემი ქმარი მხოლოდ ჩემი რჩეული გახდება.
So that's that email done. I'll log in with this one. I don't usually log into it every day. I only upgrade buildings every now and again because it's still growing, that farm. Let's read this message in the chat from Howsam again. I like having a lot of farm accounts. The problem I have is 10 in many kingdoms sleeping waiting for them to get Season of Conquest. Yeah, so that sucks as well because you have to wait like a year and a half until you can move them into a new account, into your kingdom, which is annoying. And this account, as you can see, I accidentally made it in KVK2. This is now in KVK3. So I have to wait another like 50 or 60 days before it can move into 1875, which, is very frustrating because, all these resources here, instead of going to waste, I could have put it onto my main account, which is annoying. But also a tip, if you didn't know, you don't have to make them in a new account to, you don't have to make it in a new kingdom and then sleep for a year and a half and then move it in. Like, for example, you could move it into, scroll all the way, oh, you can filter now, I didn't even know that, so go down here. So, for example, you can, if you have a friend in a kingdom, like this is my second account here in 1097, you can create an account here and then build it up and then migrate it straight away as soon as it's level 16 or whenever you're ready. So you don't have to create it in a brand new kingdom, but it just depends whatever's easiest for you. What kingdom did you restart in? Did you join the Scarab project or Chadsky's chat? Or Chadsky's one? I'll show you real quick. I would have liked to restart, however, I just don't have the time because I have quite a few accounts to manage. So I'll show you here. This is my second account. Yeah, so this is my second account here. Oh, they're talking to me. Yeah, I had to help him find this thing, but yeah, this is my second account. So, and it's in KVK, and as you can see, we have won this zone. About to delete some of our territory here, and our allies unfortunately lost. I'm the main war lead, as you can see in one of my past live streams. So, there's a lot of work I have to do in this account, and Kingdom, so I don't have time for a restart, unfortunately. Though it is very enjoyable. Go through quickly. I might make a you can pause if you'd like to see all these ones. So it is my second account, so it's not going to be great, but still decent. Yeah, so I'll just go back to my farms now. But yeah, so basically the premise is don't have time for a second account. I mean a restart account, and it takes up a lot of time and money if you plan on spending. So I have emails here. Yeah, if they did let you create more than 2 characters in a kingdom at once, that would be like 1,000 times more convenient than having to wait like 50 days minimum, really, or 40 days minimum to migrate them in. It's just very time consuming as well. But, you know, Lilith likes to make us grind, I guess. So we spend more time in the game, eventually spend more money for some occasions. That sort of stuff. Do you want me to have a look at how your main account's kingdom? What kingdom is your main account in, since I can't see 3981 at the moment since it's still in clouds. Or you can send a few screenshots to my main account, and I can have a look at your rankings in your restart kingdom to my main account, which I can show you in a second. So I'll quickly zoom out and I'll show you my main account. So if you head to 1875 and pretty much just above this fort here, it's my main account just here. Hey Baby Gaming, decent autark, and if they like, why not? Yes, decent performance there. Just by watching with that many farm cards, I made 2 new farms in 3981. Yeah, yeah. So it's really good. You want to make them as soon as you can, and I know as much as anyone, when you're making new farms, you're like, you know, oh, you can't be bothered, you know, a bit lazy. I am like that too. But then when you're short on resources and you need more farms, you're thinking, bruh, why didn't I create this earlier? So it's always good to create it as soon as you can. And if anyone needs any tips on how to create some farms or best ways to do so on his stone on this account, feel free to message me at any time. And especially over time when you play the game, you get more emails, so you can create more accounts in new kingdoms at the same time. Like for example, I have farms on how many accounts? Around 4 or 5 emails on for my 30 farms. So every time I migrate, I can make 10 more farms, which is just crazy. Or I can just make them in a friend's kingdom whenever, really. But at the moment, 30 farms is quite substantial for what I need at the moment. 3981, there are no clouds in 3 or 4 days. I can check it out. Usually it doesn't let us view pre-KVK1 kingdoms. So I can quickly check here before I send out these accounts. Let's have a look here. What was it? 3981. 3981. Let's have a quick look here. Ah, yeah, you're right. I'm just flabbergasted that there's already 4,000 plus kingdoms. I thought this was like a brand new kingdom, but it's not.
To occupy a holy site, an alliance must expand its
KVK1, pretty strong for KVK1.
assemble a massive army, and launch a
Some
rally
strong players there.
to defeat the powerful barbarian
17.5.
station there.
Decent member said, is it a 1 alliance kingdom or 2? Yeah, 2 alliance. It should be a pretty good KVK1. Guessing this is a... What happened to this alliance? Is this like a rebel alliance or deleted? Oh, almost 3 alliance kingdom. Should be pretty fun for KVK1. I haven't played KVK1 in so long, and even restarted in so long, and all the new features seem... headset speaking at me again. Yeah, all the new features seem so much easier. Like, it auto collects all the caves when you've discovered the map, or as soon as you discover a village, it comes to your doorstep right here, which just saves so much time. Because when I first started, you would spend literally an entire day, if you had the time, just going around. Like, you had to go through your mouse when you scouted, and say you found it, you'd have to manually click here and view every single one, and it just took so long. So it's good that Lilith is listening to some players to make improvements for the early game, because we need new players to get the game from dying, which it is probably slowly dying off, but there's still so many strong players in Kingdoms. And even these seeds are pretty active, but they have to make it crowded with 10 kingdoms in each camp, like my second account, which is just wild. Yeah, I'll check the messages in a few minutes. I think I got maybe 8 farms to go. 1 more email after my current farm that I'm on now. I'll check it then. And remember, guys, to like and subscribe if you can. It is free, and it does help out me and the video for the algorithm. All these farms got 20k. Things just annoying. I could probably make some more farms right now, to be honest, but it's almost time for lunch for me, so I don't know if I can be bothered right now, but I might, to be fair. And the account that I usually make my farms in for this kingdom is in KVK, which is my second account, which I just showed you, so I can't get into the main alliance and collect gifts and speed ups or helps, so it might take a little longer than usual to grow it up. I just got a baby account just chilling there. Just going to show one last email here for my farms, for my main account. From Hassan again, the problem with this Kingdom 3981, it was DE81 at first, and they just disbanded. So now you got the top 6 alliances, but at the same time it demands so many organizations. Yeah, why did they disband for? Did the leadership like just quit, or like what happened there? 'Cause usually the leadership quits, or there's a rogue, or what happened to the alliance there? You're an SE81 and the second alliance. You just do so many things for the king. Yes. It takes a community to run a kingdom. If one person does it, you know, you get burnt out quite a lot. So yeah. So I'll show you. This is my second account. As again, this is a small farm which I'm growing. I might eventually migrate it. So this is my second account. Zalea and myself, this is my second account I share with Vegeta. We share King, and then we have a leadership team with VJ here, All Hail, Waffle, with a bunch of players that we all help each other. And it really helps when everyone contributes, and it makes it so much easier. Like if everyone does one thing, like 10 people or 5 people do 1 or 2 different things each, it just goes so much quicker. Like for example, I do fort requirements, where in this kingdom here, yeah, so this kingdom here we have only 20 per week, because it is DC'd, you can't expect too much. So I manage that with the bot and everything like that, and then fines Zalea does and alliance mobilize. Anyway, it's just, it takes a community to do it. they're at 1.2 to 1.3 billion. That's massive for KVK1, like compared to the average. It's very random that they just quit out of nowhere. Once I finish these farms, I'll check out that kingdom again. And I'll have a look at your account there. Are you planning on doing infantry main or cav main? Usually archers or infantry is the play for KVK1. But what are you thinking for KVK1? And is my mic level good and everything like that? If it's not, just feel free to let me know in the chat. Yeah, these gems that Lilith gave us is a very good gift. Great for all my farms and resources. And no luck there. It's alright. And just another reminder, guys, to like and subscribe if you would like. It is free and it helps me out a lot. But if you don't want to, that's all good. We are only 2 subscribers away from 50 subs. So if we can get that right now, that would be amazing and very much appreciated. This one is almost done. Might be able to finish that right now before I send some farms out, because it increases my troop capacity quite a lot and it's good for farming. So let's have a look at our credits here. So we've gained 2.3 million credits in a day from yesterday's video, which is awesome, because everyone just sends 1 troops pretty much every day, except a few people here. But it's really great because we place a lot of forts in during war here. Okay. Some speed ups. Yep. Let's finish this. Do we have any events going on where we get speed ups or rewards? I don't think we do. Oh, okay, we'll get this, but it is what it is. Let's finish this off real quick. And I had to check it wasn't during MG or anything, because I don't want to get fined. Wow, that's a new animation. It never used to do that. I'll change this layout eventually, so to 10 million power, so I'm not going to get that. I like having them in power increments, it just looks better. So I need to change these around soon. Lovely bit of gems and speed ups there. Good master blueprint. So what we'll do now is start upgrading all of these ones here. So most of them are pretty much all leveled up from before. Let's upgrade this one. Yeah, so it all adds up here. And yeah, so say if I made this account in my second kingdom, and in 42 days, because I sit in the main alliance here and gain some speed ups, it's already level City Hall 25, which is pretty mental, I reckon. So once I finish these farms, I'll accept that guy's farm there. So these ones could go up higher, but as I said in yesterday's video, I'm waiting for pre-KVK because we get a 50% discount there, and it saves me quite a lot of resources there. Almost done. These farms do take a while, but all worth it to save some money so you don't have to get resources from a third party. Oh my days, there's just no resource nodes anywhere. And I'll show you as well when I'm back on my main, and a few things to show you guys. But with our new 2377 migration, which I made a video on
The Legion awaits. What can I do?
in just yesterday, so literally perfect timing here. So as you can see, we have so many more farms coming in here from Rayo and everyone else here. So all of our farm alliances are full at the moment. So we got Snake here, he's new. Let's have a look here. Rayo, so we'll just, can we search here? No, we can't. Have a quick look through this one. So Rayo, no. He's new. Gaines is in there. See, all Rayo here. We got so many farms just coming in, so we're all full at the moment. But we have a few more farms from alliances being made. Yeah, even the top one plays at 40 million power, and till top 15 is 20 million, and they were just gone, wow, that's top 15 at 20 million to 40 million power is quite a lot. Did they like quit or did they migrate out? Because that's very unusual for like a leadership team like that, just to dip right away unless some internal drama happened there, which it sucks. It ruins the vibe of the kingdom and the playing experience for everyone else if all their massive big whales left.
Loyalty. What can I do for you?
So I think in tomorrow's stream we'll go through all my farms here and open up all the supply boxes. Don't have much open compared to some other people, and we'll open all these keys and then we can see how many resources we get. And then I can't see that yet, but on my bigger farms I'll show you guys. And if are you buying your farms or creating? Now I've created all my farms here, so it's taken me a long time to make all these. So as you can see, I've had this one for over a year. These are my OG farms. So these ones are my OG farms. These 5 here. And then on my main email, I got some even older ones there. But now I've made all mine. So to start off with, I just make a couple months ago or a year ago, I decided I want more farms. So I made a few new emails and I just started creating farms in like 3 different kingdoms, and then I've just gone from there. And so I created, I'll show you here on this email, I created this one here in 1875. Everything else was made in 1097, and my original kingdoms of 2686, 10, I don't know, you can't remember my first kingdom, but they've migrated quite a lot. I'll show you some reports of how long I've had them. I think some migrated and the top 2 alliances became number 1. Yeah, and happy to have a civil war, definitely. So you would rather them leave peacefully than you're happy that they leave peacefully than just going around and zeroing everyone before they leave. But it's unusual that they just leave without telling anyone. But, you know, can't do anything about it. So I'll see if I have any reports saved on this account here of ages ago. So almost 500 days old here.
Je dois être auprès de cap sur l'Angleterre.
And yeah, so if you guys didn't tune in yesterday, I don't gather wood because I just have so much just left over in my main account. and as you can see, I got 127 million just from collecting alliance territory rewards and collecting these every single day. So there's no need for me to gather when I don't use it. Like, I used 60 billion resources last KVK, and I think only maybe 8 to 10 billion of those were food, wood, compared to like 15 billion food and a bunch of other stuff there. So let's claim this. So let's go all the way down here. Here, so this is my OG name here. This is when I was in 2686, my very first kingdom, and I was leader of a farm alliance. See, this is ages ago, 2022. This is when we were not strong enough, and so we had to micromanage all this stuff. So yeah, there's just ancient reports here. Not ancient, but decently old. Am I a resource seller? No, I'm not. I'll show you some of our resource sellers here that are in my alliance here. But nah, I need all these resources for my main account, since I just simply use so much resources. So I'll just send out on here and I'll show you some of our resource sellers. So almost 1,000 days old here, and I'll show you some more reports as well.
The fanciest robes in the world. I shall become your nightmares in
Je dirigerai le peuple de Normandie. Que le mot ramène nos guerriers sur le chemin de la conquête.
And you can see that this is my first farm that I made. And you can see that I've made a big mistake by making it way too high power, because it's good that I max all this economic tech, which is perfect. However, this is just so bad to look at. Like 10 out of 10 here, max all this, pretty much max all here, and that's just a terrible mistake from me. So it's definitely frustrating, but it is what it is at the moment. Let's go have a look all the way down here. So yeah, back in 2686, 2022, back when we used Sun Tzu YSG as a garrison. Pretty funny. I think that's it for my farms, and you can see it's perfect here. 11.8 billion gathered and 17.6 almost assisted, and this is even before I've assisted all this sort of stuff, so it's good. So I head over to my main now. And then I'll show you resource sellers, and I'll check some of the messages, change the emails. So before I send the message, I'll show you some of our farm alliances and resource sellers. So, wrong one here. So pretty much from here is obviously all of our farm alliances. Rayo's got some of his farms there. This guy is the best farm filler you'll ever meet. He got 60 million farm deads last KVK, and this is him here, but I'll get sidetracked, so we'll keep going here. So for example, this is pretty much all my accounts, and then this is a resource seller, so Coppo and Coppo Ragnar, these are all resource sellers here. So we got quite a few here because we got massive players to that need lots of resources and can't be bothered farming. But you know, it's pretty good. Trying to organize Ark of Osiris. This is just a bunch of friends here. How's it? What's going on? To be fair, like, even though your top alliance moved, this is still decent for KVK1. Like, probably 5 somewhat decent alliances, but 3 main fighting alliances was pretty good. Let's have a look here. Solid. 2 million kill points for some rogues or whatever else. Solid. You got the Hidden Lotus skin as well. That's good effort. Hold R4. Lovely. Have you decided if you're going infantry main or anything like that? Here's a question here. For the farm accounts, is it better to stop at CL 24 or just stay with T3? So it really depends on what you want to do. So if it's your first few farms, what I like to do here, so I'll show you here. So if it's your first few farms, I would probably get it to, it depends what you want to do, and your kingdom as well. So if your kingdom gets you to do extra requirements for City Hall 25 accounts, and you don't have the time for that, then don't get it to City Hall 25 and just keep it at 24 or 22. So I wanted a lot of fillers, so in KVK I can fill and all sorts of stuff. So as you can see here, quite a bit of deads here. So for me, because I have a little bit of spare time, I can fill in KVK and train pre-KVK and everything like that, and be in the main alliance, do a lot of forts. But if it's purely for resources, what I would do is keep it at 22/24. So if you want it for, which I can show you down here. So if you want it for gold/stone, but mainly gold, keep it at 22. And that reasoning is because 22 is when you unlock 5 marches, and it's good enough capacity to do anything. So this is only a 57-day-old account, CL 22, and a lot of things level up. So, and as you can see, it just brings in a lot of gold. But the only frustrating thing is the trading post, but it's just so easy. So if you just want to pump out making farms, just go into 22, use them for gold, and like my commanders, they're not even that great at the moment. Like that's just pretty much all you need, and you can, over time, like this, I've been in the kingdom for maybe 40 days, and it's already at 400 million gold just from gathering, and a bunch of in the bag. So that's what I would do. And if you, and for you, if you want to keep it at CL 24, it doesn't matter about T3 or anything like that. You can get it to T4. But if you just want to save resources, yeah, just keep it T3 troops. Yeah, keep it at T3 troops. And max economy tech if you can, if you have the time. Just because I haven't had the time to do any of this yet, really. It just helps you gather quicker, obviously, more production. And if you have less troops, increased load helps heaps. But as you can see, I got plenty of troops here, so I don't need to worry about troop load. So what are your circumstances? Like, it depends on what you really want to do, if that makes sense. So this is one of my other fillers, which is 390 days old. So recently made, so a decent amount of troops here. And I train about 50 days of training speeds every KVK, just a little bit more troops. So go back to my main account here. And I'll see if I can pull up my performance. So just give me 1 second and I'll see if I can pull up my So I'll change my stream here so you can see my thing here. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to swap over my streaming here. Oh, I can't figure out how to do that quite yet, but I'll just screenshot it and I'll show you here. Just give me 1 second. I'll just chuck it in my Hey Baby chat. So this is my performance last KVK. So this is zone 5 T4 kills, zone 5 T5 kills. So this is what I got in the first zone, which is pretty good. So we can zoom in here. So in total, I got almost 2 billion kill points in zone 5 and almost 1 million deads. So I tried to save deads for KL, but sort of just got the same every zone. And then I got 1.4 billion kill points in zone 6. Zone 6 wasn't as much fighting because 1865 only fought, pardon me, like 4 hours of the day, which is just dead set annoying for me. And since I'm in Australia, the timing's awful. They only fought around 1 AM for me till 6 AM or 7 AM. So it was very annoying getting pings on my phone saying, wake up, there's fights going on. I'm like, bro, just let me sleep. But, you know, it was pretty good. And then here's KL. Didn't go for very long, unfortunately. But I was out of speed ups anyways. So I only got 600 million kill points there. 800k deads from swarming. And so this is in total. Well, pretty much 4 billion kill points in the dot, which is very nice. 2.9 billion deads. Million, sorry. On my main, which is good. And this is my farm filling. So 4,350,000 farm deads, which is only from 2 accounts, which is pretty good. Here's a question here. I played infantry before. Yeah, so for KVK1, yeah, stick to 1, but it sounds like you're saying your main was infantry. Yeah, it's good to try out different troop types because obviously, you know, you want to try different things and see how you go. Thank you for your advice, man. You're really good. Happy I joined your stream. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I am new to YouTube, so I'm trying to different things, see what works, and it's decent at the moment. Trying to get a few more subscribers. So if you guys could share to, you know, your friends or your kingdoms, if they want any farm advice or anything like that, feel free. It helps a lot. Yeah, so I've just farmed a lot, and I feel like it's better that I show people what I do. So if other people, I've had a lot of questions just from friends in my kingdoms, like, how do you farm, and what are the best ways to do that, and everything like that. So it's good. So we can claim some chests here. But yeah, so I'm just trying to share my knowledge and something different because everyone else sort of at the moment is only on war. I will stream war when I'm in it, but not much is in off season. So I'm trying different content like that, and most of them are Americans and all that. There's very few Australians, so it's good to get some diversity there. So we can claim some gifts here. My farm account. Yeah, so it's good to try different things if you're starting new accounts, because I'll show you, if you haven't seen my previous videos where it shows my account, my main account is a Cav main. It has a pretty stacked main Cav. Pretty main Cav there. Gold chest, lovely. So almost 400 days. Anyway, so yeah, my main is a Cav account. I run 3 Cav marches, 2 int from 1 arch. So my second account, I was trying to go just spread out for field, and now I'm probably going to go in for archer because, you know, I'm getting a bit sick of Cav. You know, they're good, but it just gets a bit tiring if you do the same thing over and over again. So this is my main Cav set. It is pretty stacked. I need to get this to T5 eventually. Decent there. I am close to getting my next PT, hopefully. So only 67 left. It's my infantry, first infantry. Pretty good armament. So I don't open for pincer, so it's nowhere near. And so my goal for my my equipment is to get everything to tier 3 for the troop capacity. So it's just slowly adds up, you know, not heaps, but over time it does make a difference. And I like Canyon, so Canyon troop capacity matters. So all T3 there. And as you can notice, this is not good for QSH. However, it's just really annoyed me since I made this literally like 2 weeks before QSH was released, and I crit it for archers. That's what I needed at the time, and then now it's just useless. But I don't want to dismantle it because it just hurts to dismantle a crit. Even though you get all the materials back, it just hurts losing your crit. My archer armor's pretty decent. This isn't ideal. You would like something else, like something similar to daring or strategic, but it does the job. A lot of T3 here. I got quite unlucky with crits, but is what it is. I have 2 drums, just because drums are good for rage cycles. My second cav, another drum. This is my second combo I'm working on for KVK. I haven't maxed Sun Tzu Prime yet because I'm waiting for KVK, because during Alliance Mobilization and all those events, you can get gold heads. So I've gotten a few now, but with the commander reset, I do have plenty, but not enough to max Sun Tzu Prime, and I need to max Hector. Where's Hector? Here he is. So I need to max Hector to go behind Arthur. But anyway, to show my last, I only have 6 marches. And this is probably has my second best. This is not great, but I don't want to dismantle it yet. This has my second best armament set on it, but skill damage for Cav just sucks. Like Huo got all my worst reports, and I had this inscription on it last KVK. I just swapped it over a few weeks ago, and it performed the worst with 3 specials and a rare, and with max Cav tech. It's just, it hurts. It really does to have to cancel that, but it is what it is. You're doing great. I just joined to put something and write an email for Alliance, and the way you're speaking, I thought you had 5k followers. Oh, I appreciate it. I wish I had 5k followers. I really do, but you know, not a lot of people have seen me at the moment, and I am new, but just hopefully I can get there eventually. I appreciate your reassurance there, and hopefully your support can help me grow a little bit more. Yeah, I try to grow more, but I don't know what else to do. I'm still new to YouTube, so I don't know how to grow subscribers quickly or anything like that. So all I can really hope for is that you guys subscribe and hopefully share to some of your friends if they need any advice on farms or anything like that. And so I can grow a little bit more. And I think I didn't respond to this one. Do you stream it like every day? I try to. I streamed yesterday, so I try to, because it helps me go through my farms, because sometimes I'm lazy, I just can't be bothered. So by me streaming, it's making me like go through my farms. So it's good. But yeah, I'll try to stream every single morning for me, so I can send all my farms out before I go to sleep, and then stream at night if I have time. But I have some uni work to go through before I can stream tonight. But if you guys weren't here, this is my second account, so I'm trying to main in Archer Inf. So this is my main Archer here. So a lot of crits here, and tier 4 things, and decent armaments. Yeah, balance isn't good here. This is just here just to make it look good, because normal damage resistance and 80% rage is useless for QSH, because it's always like below that pretty much. So I do have war flames here that I'll add onto it during war, which I do. This is my second archer. I've 2 set leadership, and pretty good there. I'm sure you will be someone. People like watching people having 30 farms. Yeah, I don't. Some people like I like it because it's satisfying going through all of them. Whereas some people only want to see war. They only want to see people spending thousands of dollars and all that sort of stuff, which I don't have. So hopefully, you know, that happens and people like my content and subscribe. But we'll see what happens. I'll try to be here. I have 2 weekends of holidays and I just play rock and watch people. Fair enough, fair enough. Lucky holidays for you, but still it is Tuesday for me, so Tuesday midday, so I still have a while to go till my weekend, but it's good. First cav, yeah, see my cav here is awful. This is my main cav, but it's on a training march at the moment, and these armors are pretty good and lucky. But yeah, so I'm probably going to end stream there and get some lunch. So I'd appreciate you guys before you leave if you could subscribe and like, and hopefully get some friends to subscribe as well, as it would mean a lot. And if you have any questions, I'll type my my Discord in the chat here. So if you have any questions, you can meet me or you can talk to me at any time. My username. Give me 1 second. So I'll probably change this later, but this is my current Discord. Will1. So if you did have any questions, you can just message me there at any time. But other than that, I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe. So have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you guys are at. And I will see you guys tomorrow.